Welcome to our channel. If you have a stock you'd like us to analyze, please let us know in the comments below. We truly appreciate your support, and if you'd like to help us improve our content, consider buying us a thanks to help us purchase a new computer for making even better videos. Today we're diving deep into Oklo Inc. Oklo, a stock that's been making serious waves in the market. Get ready as we put Oklo under the microscope and analyze it from every angle. Let's get started. Today's focus is Oklo Inc., ticker symbol OKLO. This company has recently caught the attention of traders and investors alike due to its extraordinary price action. We're going to break down the technicals, volume, moving averages, and more to give you a comprehensive view of what's happening with OKLO. Whether you're a seasoned trader or just starting out, this analysis will help you understand the forces driving OKLO's recent surge. Let's begin by looking at the general trend and momentum. Over the past 3 months, OKLO has demonstrated extraordinary momentum. The most notable move happened in September, when the stock exploded from 98.535 to 135.23 in a single day, September 19. Prior to this, OKLO was already in a strong uptrend, climbing steadily from 55.11 in late June to 104.97 by September 18. This consistent pattern of higher highs and higher lows signals sustained institutional accumulation and strong market conviction in the company's future prospects. The overall trend is aggressively bullish, and the recent price action suggests that the rally could still be in its early stages. September was a game-changer for OKLO. On September 19, the stock surged by 29% in a single day, closing at 135.23. This parabolic move was not an isolated event, it was the culmination of weeks of steady gains. The explosive breakout confirmed extreme bullish momentum and marked a significant turning point for the stock. Such a dramatic move often signals the start of a new phase in a stock's life cycle, attracting even more attention from traders and investors. Volume is a crucial indicator of market interest, and OKLO's recent volume spikes are nothing short of impressive. The biggest surge came on September 19, with over 63 million shares traded. This followed significant volume on September 18 and September 15, showing sustained institutional interest. Earlier, July 24 and August 5 also saw notable volume during previous breakout attempts. High volume on up days, especially when the stock closes near session highs, confirms strong bullish sentiment and suggests that big players are accumulating shares. Pattern of rising volume during price surges is a classic sign of institutional accumulation. When large investors step in, they tend to buy in size, driving both price and volume higher. OKLO's volume profile during September's rally stands out from typical speculative spikes, indicating that the move is backed by strong hands rather than short-term traders. This kind of accumulation often precedes further upside, as institutions typically build positions over time. Moving averages are essential tools for understanding trend strength. OKLO's short-term EMAs, like the 5-day and 10-day, are significantly above their corresponding SMAs, showing explosive short-term momentum. The current price is well above all listed moving averages, including the 200-day, which sits far below at around 45. This alignment, where short-term averages accelerate above long-term ones, confirms a powerful trend acceleration phase. The distance between the current price and long-term averages highlights just how dramatic the recent breakout has been. Short-term moving averages, like the 5-day EMA at 108.506 and 10-day EMA at 96.7785, are far above their respective SMAs, and the current price of 135.23 is above all of them. The 200-day SMA and EMA, both around 45, are left far behind. This steep upward curve in the moving averages is a hallmark of a powerful accelerating trend. When short-term averages outpace long-term ones by this margin, it often signals the early stages of a parabolic advance. All technical indicators for OKLO point to an extreme uptrend. Every EMA is trading well above its corresponding SMA, which is a strong bullish signal across all timeframes. The VWAP, or volume-weighted average price, is dramatically below the current price, reflecting sustained accumulation. The steep angle of the short-term averages suggests that momentum is not only strong but accelerating. With all indicators aligned, the technical picture remains overwhelmingly positive. VWAP, or volume-weighted average price, is a key indicator for understanding where most trading has occurred. For OKLO, the VWAP sits at 48.3925, far below the current price. This means the stock is trading well above its average price since the trend began, a sign of strong and sustained buying pressure. When price stays above VWAP for extended periods, it often reflects institutional accumulation and a healthy uptrend. Long-term moving averages, such as the 200-day SMA and EMA, confirm that OKLO's structural uptrend remains intact. These averages, both around 45, are far below the current price, reinforcing the idea that the stock is in a powerful upward phase. The steep angle of the short-term averages suggests that momentum is not only strong but also accelerating, with little sign of exhaustion. This setup is rare and often precedes further upside. Linear regression analysis helps us understand the underlying trend. For OKLO, the regression line has been steeply positive since June, turning parabolic in September. The price has consistently deviated above the regression line during acceleration phases, indicating strengthening momentum. The September breakout expanded the channel slope, suggesting the trend is entering an exponential growth phase. Trading far above the regression line reinforces the extreme bullish moment. Current price action shows OKLO trading well above its long-term regression line, which is a strong sign that the trend is still in its early acceleration stage. This means that despite the big moves already seen, there could be significant upside left. When a stock enters this phase, it often attracts more momentum traders, further fueling the rally. The exponential growth phase is where the biggest gains can occur if the trend continues. Based on the September 19 close at 135.23, near the session high of 136.53, and with record-breaking volume, the next trading day is likely to open significantly higher. Projections suggest an opening around 138.140. The overwhelming momentum, position above all moving averages, and strong volume all support a bullish open. OKLO's history of following through on breakouts means a gap up could attract even more buyers, potentially leading to further intraday gains. The stock closing near its session high in volume at record levels, OKLO is primed for a potential breakout. If the stock opens higher and breaks above resistance at 136.53, it could quickly test the next psychological barrier at 150. This kind of setup often leads to rapid price extensions, as traders rush to participate in the move. The key will be whether the stock can hold above 130 to sustain its momentum. Key resistance levels for OKLO include 136.53, which was the September 19 high, 150 as a psychological barrier, and 160 as the next technical target. The stock is currently extremely close to resistance, which means a breakout could trigger rapid upside. These levels are important for traders to watch, as breaking through them can lead to new waves of buying and further price acceleration. The downside, immediate support sits at 107.15, which was the September 18 low. Stronger support can be found at 96.23, representing September's consolidation area, and at 90, the August high. With the current price far above these levels, OKLO is in a high reward zone. However, holding above 130 will be crucial for maintaining the current momentum and avoiding a deeper pullback. The stock trading at 135.23, it's extremely close to resistance but far above support. This positions OKLO in a high reward zone where the risk of downside is limited compared to the potential for further gains. Traders often look for these setups, as the proximity to resistance means a breakout could lead to rapid upside, while strong support below provides a safety net. Average True Range ATR is a measure of volatility, and for OKLO, it's currently projecting an average daily range of 812 points. From the current price, this means an intraday high of 143.147 and a low of 123.127. Such wide ranges reflect the stock's extreme volatility and the potential for significant intraday swings. For active traders, these boundaries provide important reference points for managing risk and setting targets. OKLO's wide ATR range underscores its momentum-driven nature. When a stock is moving this quickly, it can attract both short-term traders and longer-term investors looking to ride the trend. The potential for rapid price extensions means that both risk and reward are elevated. It's important to stay vigilant and use proper risk management when trading such volatile stocks. Most likely scenario based on current technicals is bullish. If OKLO breaks resistance at 136.53, it could quickly test 150 and potentially 160, especially if volume and momentum continue. This scenario is supported by the stock's strong uptrend, accelerating moving averages and record volume. Traders should watch for a clean breakout above resistance as a signal for further upside. Neutral scenario would see OKLO consolidating between 130 and 140 as the stock digests its recent gains. This kind of sideways movement is common after a big run-up, allowing the market to catch its breath before the next move. Consolidation can be healthy, setting the stage for either a renewed breakout or a correction, depending on how the stock reacts at key support and resistance level. Bearish scenario would be triggered if OKLO fails to hold support at 130. In this case, the stock could correct down toward 115, especially if selling pressure increases. While the current technicals overwhelmingly favor the bullish case, it's important to be aware of downside risks. A break below key support levels can quickly change the outlook, so traders should always have a plan for managing losses. Despite the possibility of a pullback, the technical structure for OKLO strongly favors continued strength. The alignment of moving averages, record volume, and the lack of overhead resistance all point to further upside potential. As long as the stock holds above key support levels, the path of least resistance remains upward. Traders should stay alert for any signs of momentum exhaustion, but for now, the bulls are firmly in control. Support levels act as a safety net for any rally. For OKLO, holding above 130 is crucial for sustaining momentum. If the stock dips below this level, it could trigger a wave of selling and a deeper correction. On the other hand, bouncing off support can reignite the uptrend and attract new buyers. Monitoring these levels helps traders make informed decisions and manage risk effectively. OKLO is currently in a momentum acceleration phase, where price, volume, and moving averages all align in a steep upward trajectory. This phase is characterized by rapid gains and increased volatility. It's an exciting time for traders, but also one that requires discipline and attention to risk. Staying focused on the technicals can help you navigate this phase successfully. Sustained accumulation and record-breaking volume suggest that institutions have strong conviction in OKLO's prospects. When big players are involved, their buying can drive prices much higher than most expect. This kind of conviction is a powerful force in the market, often leading to extended rallies and new highs. With minimal resistance overhead and strong technicals, OKLO has the potential for explosive upside if it can break through key levels. The combination of momentum, volume, and institutional support creates a powerful setup. Traders should be prepared for rapid moves and have a plan in place to capture gains while managing risk. While the technicals are overwhelmingly bullish, it's important to remain vigilant. Markets can change quickly and even the strongest trends can reverse. Keeping an eye on support levels and monitoring for signs of exhaustion will help you stay ahead of the curve. Remember, risk management is just as important as finding the next big winner. Conclusion: OKLO is exhibiting exceptional bullish momentum following its September surge. Prices are accelerating above all key moving averages, and record-breaking volume confirms institutional accumulation. Resistance at 136.53 is the final barrier before open airspace toward 150. Support at 107.15 provides a critical backstop. Sustained move above 136.5 could trigger explosive upside, while failure to hold 130 may signal temporary exhaustion. The technical setup suggests OKLO is in the early stages of a parabolic advance with significant upside potential remaining. Stay vigilant and trade smart.